Well, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to CutieCast Television. Really appreciate that you're tuning in. Right now, we just got back into the office, and let me tell you something. There's a lot that's going on here, and we just had to do this quick video, and you saw the title and you clicked on it. Yes, one thing, and we discussed this plenty about, listen to the fans, listen to what they want. Many years ago, I stopped watching wrestling for one of the reasons, for this wrestler, what they did to this wrestler, and many others, the way they changed the system and all that. And this should give a wake-up call to the WWE and Vince McMahon that basically you're not going into the right direction. You're basically failing on all cylinders right now. You may disagree with me, you might agree with me, but one thing, Friday night at the United Arena, Chicago, it erupted, and on Saturday morning when we recorded this on Twitter, still trending this. The great CM Punk has returned to pro wrestling after years not working in this. One thing, when CM Punk came to wrestling, I saw that was a turn, a change away from the classics and all that. See, for you folks that you're watching this, I grew up with this. I grew up with wrestling. I remember Bruno Sammartino. I remember Bob Backlund. I remember the Iron Sheik, the first time Hulk Hogan walked into that ring in Madison Square Garden on there. A young Vince McMahon doing commentary with Gorilla Monsoon. I remember those days. Then I remember the days, Rocky Mountain Wrestling, the WCW, the World Class Wrestling, all those other organizations, ECW. We saw the changes, the growth and all that, and then it got stifled somewhere in between. I think after the fall of ECW, that's when it started to really change. And with CM Punk coming in, I thought maybe we had some hope. I thought we may be looking at the direction, but the way he was treated, the way, that Vince McMahon dealt with him. I mean, come on, firing on his wedding day? Come on, get the fuck out of here, Vince. That apology is not accepted after what you did. This was a smart guy. He knew what the fans wanted, and the fans knew what he was going to give to them. I mean, this was amazing. Some of these segments that you're seeing that we pulled segments from the actual ground level, and you've seen this, the ground level where everybody was excited. I mean, holy crap. Just to hear Cult of Personality by Living Color, who was a great group at one time. I got to see them live years ago, back during the Stone Steel Wheels tour in Shea Stadium. They rocked. They really rocked. I mean, they were a little bit, the base level was a little high, but still they rock. And when they did Cult of Personality, Shea Stadium, if you're not familiar with Shea Stadium, that's where the Mets used to play before they got moved over. Shea Stadium erupted with that song every time. And to hear it, again, as CM Punk's entrance song, and you saw, he dived into the audience. The place was packed from rafters all the way to the main ground. With COVID going on and all this bullshit that's going on right now, the situations and all that, it's great to see the electricity in the fans. The electricity that's out there that the fans wanted. The excitement. See, this is how you respect the fans. AEW is respecting the fans. And he already pointed out, you had Sting in the rafters with this new kid, Darby Allin. I haven't seen anything in his matches yet. Like I said, I haven't been really paying too much attention to wrestling lately because I'm not a fan as much as I used to be. But I looked at some of his videos. As this kid is amazing. And for CM Punk and Darby Allin, that's going to be a big event. That's going to be a major event. You're seeing See, this is what's needed. Fresh blood in the pro wrestling organizations. Not, we're past The Rock. We're past Hogan. We're past Lesnar. We're past a lot of these guys. I mean, once in a while, you want to bring them in. So, like, for example, you're going to deal... CM Punk is going to have to deal with two guys that are there, that are veterans on there, like Jericho, that's okay. That's fine. But when you have time and time again, you can't keep throwing Hogan in there. You can't, this is one of the reasons why, Ric Flair has walked off. That's one of the reasons. There's about a dozen others that Ric Flair is dealing with this. I mean, they're throwing Ric Flair every time in there. They need ratings. Throw Ric Flair in there. Their fans will love it. Throw Hulk Hogan in there. Their fans will love it. But the thing about it is, all these guys, they're as good as they were. They're not the new bloods. They're not, what we need in this time period. We need the fresh blood. And I think guys like CM Punk, Darby Allin, and many others are going to push this ahead. This is what we need. This is where, I had my doubts with AEW. I said, good on there. How much can they push it? How much can they push the ratings on there? You've just blown everybody away. I mean, this rumor was going for a while, and I was like, okay, they may show up, and they have him talk and stuff like that. No. If you listen to the little clip in the beginning, and what we're going to show a little bit at the end, the arena erupted. There were tears. His family was in attendance. Everybody. I mean, he went down on his knees as you expected. He sat in the middle of the ring as he always has done before. He's told what his situations are, how he feels. And he didn't have to mention WWE in any contents whatsoever, but you knew what he was talking about it. And the best part is, remember what he said, what he wanted from Vince?
Number one thing being, I want you to bring back the WWE ice cream bars.
Guess what? What did everyone get at the end of this?
So on your way out of the United Center tonight, grab yourself a free ice cream bar on me.
That's right, folks. They got themselves an ice cream bar. And from what I understand, it had his signature logo on the wrapper. That's a lot of ice cream to hand out to fans, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Respect the fans. CM Punk respects the fans, and we're going to expect a lot from AEW this year. This, they say it's the summer of CM Punk. No, winter is here. It's coming, Vince McMahon. It is coming for the WWE. This is what you're going to get, Vince. This is why you screw up. And I understand you're proud. And then we said this before in another video, because we don't cover, like I said, we don't cover too much of this. I believe WWE is going to be sold eventually. It is going to be sold. So strap in, because here comes CM Punk, folks. So thanks for tuning in. Folks, we got on September 5th, we got a special on Sunday coming for Q to Cast. Please tune in. It's basically Man with the Show and Saturday pre-flight. The season premieres are coming very soon. We're gonna look back at some of the things we've missed and tell you what is coming soon on there. So do check it. Time hasn't been slated yet, but we will get it done. We're working on the show right now since we just got back. So thank you for tuning in, and we're gonna leave you with this.